Hello, everyone. Do you have any last words, Winston, before I sit down and you have to accept that I have to do things? Hello? Of course not. He has been having an entire conversation with me over there. and now I'm asking him to tell you what he has to complain about, and now he has nothing to say. Well then, good morning. How are you doing? My day is honestly so unhinged. Hello, Erin. It has nothing to do with Erin. How are we doing today? Hello, Kyle. Um, C and Emacs. Good morning. I think I was already calling you T. I forgot to move my curtains. I'll do that in a minute. How are we doing? Did I unmute? I'm traumatized now that I talked to myself for a full 10 minutes yesterday. Good morning, Garfield and Coding Chemist. Evie, good morning. Wait, what? What is happening? Wait. Oh, yes, you are being attacked. Listen, I was okay. I'm gonna tell you what happened. I was minding my own damn business, washing my face. All right, washing my face. I was ready. I didn't listen to Breeding Sweetgrass. I was doing okay. Was reasonably stable, and then this woman, no, Erin sent me a link to something we talked about and something I mentioned yesterday, I think, as well. A certain book. And I just started screaming so loud, and I scared both cats. And then I just started laughing, and I was already having a little bit of a stomach ache because of endo. I'm just moments away from an episode, so it's a bit sensitive. So it started to hurt, and then it was funny again. And now I cried again. I was doing so good. Now I still cried in a good way, in a way. But yeah, now we have to do it, Erin. You have no choice. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good laugh, mostly. And also, if you're into that kind of stuff, you do you. But please allow me to not be able to take it too seriously, uh, and use it as a different kind of entertainment. If you know what I mean. Didn't want to make you cry only from laughing. Yeah, but it was from laughing, and then from my pain, and then from laughing from pain. It escalated. The cats were just upset about me. They thought I probably looked a little bit unhinged because it was just it was just washing my face. And you see that I didn't even have to look at the full title. I knew right away. No, oh no. So I'll try to get on that after stream. I haven't actually figured out how to do it yet. How to put books on the Kobo. So this is a great motivation to do it. A very very unhinged book. I can tell you more if you want, but I'd rather really not yet. I'll probably not be able to stop talking about it once I'm reading it, but you know. Um, so I'll have to see how to put it on my Kobo. But I need to do that anyway because I want to reread this series that I read as a teenager, Sweep or Wicca, depending on whether you're American or European. I knew it as Wicca, but apparently it's also called Sweep. And it's just a young adult coming of age story of a witch, basically. And I loved it. But I cannot get my hands on physical copies. We talked about this just now. Don't do it. Leave her alone. She's still not feeling well. So I found EPUBs, but I just haven't tried to put them on the Kobo yet, which I really should do. Hi, Gnarly. How are you doing? How are you feeling? How's your back? Is it getting better? Um, Yesterday wasn't good, but I slept a lot. I feel a little better today, thankfully. Okay, good. You probably needed a little bit of rest. And just take some more today if that's what you need. That's all good. Made pancake batter, put in the fridge for tonight. You're going to eat all the pancakes after fish and chips takeaway tonight. That sounds lovely. I love pre-making batter for pancakes or poffertjes. Pretty sure you don't know what that is, but uh, and leaving it to sit for a while because it gets you better fluffy pancakes. Not everyone does that. I don't always either. Sometimes I'm impatient. But it's good. I recommend having patience. Scarily excited to read this. Yes, this is exactly how I feel about it too. I'm scared, I'm terrified, but also, oh my God, I can't wait. I want to know how. It's going to be amazing. So just to be clear, I found this on a Goodreads list of, what was it? The best fantasy books of some kind of period. And it's, I don't know. I'll tell you. I'll let you know. Momiana, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing today? We are going to do 1 sprint and 2 power hours. And I will be reading Dune. I did start yesterday. Who read Dune, is reading Dune, wants to join me in reading Dune. It's not a book club book. We have 2 other books we're reading for the book club. But this was kind of highly recommended. I guess a lot of people were talking about it. And I just figured, you know what? I'm going to read it as well. Intended to read it last month as a bonus book, but didn't happen. So here I am. I'm going to read it now. And I did start yesterday. Oh, wait. I need to get some when I go to... Oh, pufferges! Yes, you do. Or you can just get a pen and make them yourself. It's not, I mean, it's a bit of a skill. You do have to be very fast. It's a bit... Truth be told, making pufferges is really anxiety inducing for some people, but it's really good. I don't have a pen anymore. Last stream yesterday and I slept for 3.5 hours. Quite the nap. Yes, it was. The rest of the sleep stream and your day was good. It was great, Effie. I was doing pretty good. I went to sleep on a decent time. Read all the books, a little bit of all the books that I'm reading currently. What? Winston, I forgot the water bottle. Please don't. Just to get a little bit going again because I hadn't picked up a few of them, and you don't want to lose the thread completely. What are you doing? And started Dune, but let me just catch up real quick. Yeah, romance fantasy for light and entertainment. I see it as the same way. It's very predictable. You know what's going to happen, really. I've read a few of them in a row now, and it's just easy and it's nice to escape a little bit. Effie, I get that. I do that a lot lately. So, June was such a good time. You really loved it. Really, what did you love about it, Effie? You don't have room for another pen. Well, damn. Oh, you'll be missing out. Oh, good luck in your meetings, T. You'll be fine. All right, don't forget to drink water, people. I am on painkillers. I don't think I mentioned that because I'm in a little bit of pain, but it's all good. It's not peaking yet. I think I'll be fine. But yes, I started reading Dune yesterday, and I'm going to say something that not everyone is going to agree with, which is I started with the appendixes. Appendi? Wait, appendi? What is it? Oh no, please help me. Because I wanted to read the word list first. Evie warned me about that it was a bit hard to get into because there's words in here that were made up by the writer. I didn't want the experience of the book to be. Oh gosh, music is very loud. Hold on. And I knew that it was going to bother me if I had to look up the words. And then when I was prepping the book, I saw there was a glossary, so I figured let's just read that. But I also noticed that there were. Does it say what it is in? Wait, doesn't it say in the index? Maybe. How to pronounce it? No. So there was a whole section of appendices. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. You know what I'm talking about. I started at the beginning, and I realized there was no real prologue. You just kind of step into the story, right? which is great. But after many years of reading difficult books and skipping the introduction, and then finally reading the introduction because after being a freelancer, I got exposed to so many spoilers. I realized that I don't really mind spoilers. I like to know what to look out for in certain stories, and I want to be prepared for certain plot twists. And I looked at that information in the back, and it didn't really read like what I was expecting it to. It read like a story, so I just figured, you know what, this reads like a prologue or an introduction. And in an introduction, you also get spoiled a lot of the time. Important information is laid out and explained a little bit in an introduction by someone else. So I got very spoiled if you read them. But I already think that is it's giving me a very interesting perspective because I'm still going to read the story for the first time. I just have knowledge of the language now immediately. I don't have to look it up. I am able to put together the words that they're using that are very foreign in context really quickly. And I feel like I can pay attention to certain details already because and we were talking about that on Discord as well, how some authors like to have detours for no good reason at all, but there are authors out there that really think about every sentence, and there's a lot between the lines. And sometimes things stare you right in the face, and you will only know this if you have knowledge of the story, or if you've already read the story, but usually not when you go into it blind. So I did read everything in the back, and then I went back to the beginning. And I am already hooked. I just read the first chapter, and I mean, I can't say anything quite yet, but I'm very interested in how it will develop if my gut feeling is right. But that kind of depends on how certain things unfold from here on out. I really just read the first chapter. I also think it's very interesting to pick up on certain elements of other linguistics. The use of... I should have... no, there's a name of an important character in there that is both it sounds Western, Islamic, and Jewish at the same time, and I thought it was just genius. I think this was probably way ahead of its time when it came out. When was that? When did this come out for the first time? 65? Way ahead of its time. If I'm right, don't know yet, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling I understand what this could be. But yeah, that's what I did. And I will continue to read it just in chronological order from here on out, I promise. But I am not against people reading that kind of information. I would, especially with the classics, highly recommend reading glossaries and, well, maybe not the glossary. The glossary in a classic is really, it's just annoying because it's archaic English, usually, or archaic whatever language you're reading. But if there's an introduction written by another author, or even by the author themselves, I would read it. Because does it really matter if you know some plot points when that will help you understand the rest of the story better, and maybe notice things in the writing that has led up to those moments, details that you would otherwise have missed. Hold on. Sorry about that. Winston had a warning and I had to do something. We'll see how it goes. He was so good last night because he really hurt Toos. And he realized that it was very obvious in his behavior. And I didn't allow him to come near her in the evening. I just had the spray bottle. I just shot in his face if he dared, because no, that went too far. She was really upset. She was feeling upset all day. And if he's gonna do it again, I'm just gonna use a spray bottle. I don't know what else to do. We have 9 minutes left until we are going into our first sprint. We're doing a sprint and 2 power hours today, so get ready. Go lie down in a blankie. Hey. I almost always enjoy a book more second time through. You know the story and you can read more between the lines and analyze a bit more. I wish at the time to reread all my books. Yeah, same. And that's why I don't mind spoilers. I don't mind reading an introduction that is filled with it, or reading the back of this book where kind of the whole history is explained. But it was written. I felt like it was written to be read first, because it explained so much. And then I read the glossary after that, which also didn't read like a dictionary. It was. I mean, it was a bit extensive, so I did start feeling dizzy a little bit after a while. But it was interesting to see the linguistics and stuff after having read the history and understanding that a little bit more. And now, stepping into the book, in the first chapter, I'm already understanding a lot more than I would have if I had just started reading it without even trying to read the glossary. So that was very helpful, and I do recommend it. Because you don't have the time to read every book twice. I wish I would do that. Makes me think about Time, that movie. So I'm curious. I'm excited for this today. I think I updated all the. I can check all the prompts yesterday evening. I set everything up yesterday evening. Which has been nice. I've been trying to. Well, I already did that before I took a break, but just set up everything in the evening. Which brings me to, I forgot to publish a timer yesterday evening. Sorry. I'm not British, Greg. Everything's between the lines can be cool for rereadability. Maybe some authors blend them up. A book being read a few times and it keeps things interesting. Sure, Nelly. I'm just kind of defending the people who would like to read the information and have the storyline already in front, because they don't have the time to have a book to dedicate to a book like this, especially, which is huge. And I mean, how many books are in this series? Not everyone has that time. I wish I did, but. I feel like there's such a bad rep for being spoiled, and sure, it sucks if you don't want to be, but there's a benefit to it. That's what I'm trying to say. Hi, Connect. How are you doing? Long time no see. Hello, Rico. Me too. I'm excited. It's time to read. In about 6 minutes, I'll do a sprint. I'll mute myself so you can focus. And we'll just get to it. I think the music is still too loud. Oh, you agree, have you? Yeah, it helped a lot. Even though I only had time for the first chapter, I feel like I'm going to save a lot of time. I do need a posture check a little bit. I'm gonna try when I'm reading. All right. I have to warm up a little bit and recover from. Oh, let me snooze once. From. Oh, sorry, Toos. You're okay. From the book I'm going to be reading. So this trilogy called The Spark of the Everflame. Nothing too original, easy to read. I read 60% of it just yesterday. Wow, that's a lot. It's been an enjoyable, easy time. Yeah, sometimes you need those. You need easy books. You need stories that aren't too serious and aren't too deep. Nothing between the lines. and just a good time, you know. I don't feel like this is a good, yeah, well, I think it's going to be a good time, but not, maybe not for the reasons that people usually associate a good time with. I like to be challenged in my brain. I like wondering what is between the lines and what the specific choices that an author makes could mean. And yeah, what was it? Do I dare say? Because it was really. And is vegetation really an important subject? Because one of the things I felt like when I was reading every appendix uh, was that I felt like it kind of um, it kind of aligns with breeding sweetgrass, if that is important. I feel like ecosystems are gonna show up, but maybe not in that exact definition. Many things happening. Life is great without ups and downs. Right now, kind of tired. I was dragging wood into attic. How Jesus, I wasn't dragging wood anywhere this morning. I was trying to entertain my cats and put on a face and not worry the neighbors too much with my cackling. Mm. I'm excited to be reading today. Really, I hope I can get a good chunk done. Yeah, I can't really say too much about it yet. Most of all because I'm not sure. You know what I mean? I don't want to judge parts of the book without knowing the intent. Well, it's a heavy book, as in literally, which isn't great for ease of use. We even went on a walk this morning. It was adorable. We had an unexpected bit of really harsh frost. It was really cold last night, which I don't mind. I love my blankets and coziness. But that meant that the entire ground was frozen and everything was frozen, much more than he has experienced before, Winston. So he was just sitting in a little ball, shaking. It was really cute. He didn't really want to go far, but we stayed out and he had a good time. And he wanted to go back inside, but like I said, he's jealous and he has to learn how to deal and not take it out on Toulouse because I will not stand for it anymore. Yesterday was really the line. So the water bottle it is. It will be heavily features. Interesting, because it feels a bit like a synchronicity. I don't know. I think it will collide with a lot of things that I've been thinking about lately, and that's surprising. I really had no idea what this was about. I just knew it was about a lot of sand. That's really all I thought about this. Sand, dunes, and sand, and that skinny guy. What's his face? And Zendaya. I'm gonna try not to think of those people as I read the book because I'm curious what the image will be if I actually read the book. But I'll let you know, right? Yes, I did, Evie. I did actually do it on purpose this time. Do you like it? It makes me feel like I've got my life together because I don't. So what you could do if you feel like that is take control of tiny little things like matching your nail polish to the books you're going to be reading during the week. All right, let's go. First sprint. And after this, we're going to do power hours. There's going to be ads in a few minutes, but that's okay. Don't worry about them. You can focus whether there's ads or not. I've got you. Good luck. And I'll see you in 30. Last minute. Interesting. Welcome back. That was the first sprint. We are taking 50 minutes, and after that, we're going into a power hour because it's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays, we just power through. How did it go? Welcome, Snoopy. We are kind of a focus stream, or we try to be during the week. On Sundays, we just chat, but yeah, and during the week, we just try to do the things we need to do. But for me, that means reading. For you, that could mean something entirely different. So what are you up to today? Hello, Noche. It's okay, Snoopy. You couldn't know. You didn't hear anything. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Snoopy. And we also have a punk and inactive rain. Inactive rain. That conjures up a very interesting image. I'm just disappointed today in his behavior. Just disappointed. I didn't turn on the lights enough, I see now. And I didn't change the curtains. Oh no, I'm very distracted. I want to read. I want to know what's going to happen, how it's going to unfold. It's very interesting so far. But I do want to check again because I am not sure how many books there are in this series because I thought there were like 20, but then I read something that said it stopped after 5, and now I'm confused. Is it in the same world, a lot of books, like this world, for example? Or is it actually the same story, like Wheel of Time? I'm not sure. Does anyone know? I read somewhere if this romance fantasy can put it down, but I do have chores to do at some point. I feel that. I'm trying to think what I would do, but it just completely depends. Completely depends. What I guess also what kind of chores, because yeah, you can give yourself some slack. You had a tough day yesterday. Not doing your chores every day won't be the end of the world. I had to learn that the hard way as well, but guess what? No one will yell at you if you don't do the dishes. No one will yell at you. What a mind-blowing realization. I think I'll try a little bit more with him. Try to play with him a little bit during the next power hour. I already like so we play every morning. We went on a walk. I sprayed the catnip, but he's just not used to this. He's not used to me not being able to give him attention anymore, and he's really taking it out on Toulouse. And Toulouse is... So what happened? I'll explain. What happened is he jumped on her stomach again. He did that the evening before. He jumped on her stomach while she was on my stomach, so that was utter chaos. At 3 a.m. Lovely, lovely time. um, and then yesterday, he did it again. She had just eaten. She had just eaten and she was tucking in her little basket and she was lying belly up. And he jumped on top of her from the top of the tree and she actually puked up her food. Since then, I didn't even vocally say anything to him. I just grabbed the spray bottle and just walked after him for a few minutes until he was drenched. He did it again. Gave him the spray bottle treatment. No words, no aggression. Just walking behind him like, yeah, no, I'm gonna be like you, except in a less violent way. And in the night, he was very quiet. He didn't complain. He didn't try again. He tried in the beginning, but he kept his distance. And Toulouse was feeling a little bit better this morning. She wanted to play again, but she was really sick yesterday. She jumped on her belly so badly that she puked up her food. That's not okay. Now she's a bit sensitive, but that's not okay. And now she's feeling a little bit better and moving. In the moment she moves, he jumps on top of her. But at the moment, she just can't play. And he just doesn't know the difference yet between playing and attacking. And after not streaming for a few weeks, I don't know who asked that, but yes, I was away for a little bit. I needed a little break. I catch my breath, process. So he had my undivided attention for, I don't know, 20 days. And I already knew that he was a jealous cat. Very jealous. And he's not responding well with me getting back to streaming. He doesn't like it at all. But he'll have to deal. I guess I'll just use the spray bottle again. I thought we were done with the spray bottle. We were doing so good. Anyway, what are you up to? What are you up to today? There's 6. Confused because I said it was like 20. Yeah, exactly. But when I looked it up, there were 6. Yeah. What I'm wondering is that maybe the other books are just in the same universe, but not in the same storyline. And the official storyline are these 6. Letting things go at home is hard. Putting off the cleaning, but I also feel anxious if my space isn't clean. So it's a battle in my head. I feel this exact same way. Just try to do one small thing when I don't feel good. I'm going to try to incorporate this a little bit in the coming love letter. Because I feel the same way. There's a lot of resistance with stupid things, even though you know full well that when you do them, you'll feel better. And I'm trying to read up a little bit on it. Because I think the things that I have in my brain and the things that I try to use on bad days, both for letting it go and trying to push through, depending on how much energy I have. They're not original. Pretty sure I read it somewhere. But I'm not sure. There's one theory I have. I don't want to talk about here because I'm going to write about it in a little bit. Probably on Friday. On Patreon. I don't know who it was. And I really want to credit this person, so that's what I'll be worried about this week. That I won't be able to properly credit where I got my information. I also need a pen. I forgot a pen. So many questions. But I can't talk about this because it might spoil her. I won't do it on purpose. I promise. If I do say a spoiler on purpose, I'll warn you so you can tap out. I would never do that on purpose. But yeah, so let's be careful. We can talk about just the experience. Has anyone seen the movies? Is that a stupid question? Because I didn't see them. I have no interest in seeing them for now. Maybe once I've read the books, I'll be interested in seeing how they treated the subjects that I'm sensing so far. And whether they cared about those storylines that I feel like are here. So it would be for research purposes. Oh gosh, what is happening? And maybe that's the clue for me to how to watch movies. Make it research. Oh no. I mean, I have. Have I done that in this one as well? Trevor Noah's book is absolutely wild as well. I'm at 30% or something, and I'm just like, what do you mean? This is how you grew up? What do you mean? So weird, so interesting. So I would really recommend picking that one up. I really don't care how it's going to end. And just reading about someone's life can be very instructive. You can learn a lot, and it's very interesting. It's wild though. I'm reading too many wild books, and I'm going to start another one. Oh no! If I can get it on my Kobo, I will. I'll figure it out. Preemptive defile. I have to get a pen. Yeah, I have to go get a pen. But I think I'm going to play with Winston a little bit when the power hour starts, because he's a sad boy. Okay, I get it. I get it. He's a sad baby boy, and he's been the number one since he got here. And he's just upset that he doesn't get all the attention. And I'll get him to learn the difference and be patient, but also he's a baby. So I'm gonna do that. Make some tea. What are you drinking? If it's juice, good for you. The movies are great. Really, chemist? Did you read the books though? So the first one was way too long. That one was made by David Lynch, right? Wasn't it? Oh, that would be very interesting to see both of them and how they actually treated the material. I feel like I would. Well, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I have to finish the book first, and the other five at least. I think I'll want to read because I think it's just a main storyline, and maybe the rest takes place in the universe of this world. I don't know. We'll see. You finish your book or you read a few books at the same time? I tend to read a few books at the same time, Snoopy, depending on my bandwidth in my brain. I try to read something from a few genres. So I do try to separate genres. Now, this wasn't exactly the smartest thing to do because I am reading a fantasy, but it's a very it's a very easy fantasy. You can't compare. I think there's a hair on my nose, next to my nose. I don't know. I'm going insane. But like right now, I read like a psychology book. I'm reading biography. I'm reading DUNE, some fancy. I'm reading the Torah. I read a few. My day started with reading the Torah, actually. I'm trying to read a few passages every morning after my first cup of coffee. But it's slow going because I'm baffled, really. To be continued. But check out the whole catalog of stories in a break. Me, straight up? What makes you think? Oh, you haven't read the books, chemist. All right, I knew the story before watching the movies, which helped. Yeah, I bet. I read the glossary stuff at the back before I started yesterday evening, and I think that helped as well. I feel like with a book like this, with such an extensive world building and history and languages, like it's Tolkien levels of complicated. It feels like so. I can imagine. I wonder. Whether, I mean, time wise, it would be easier to watch the movies first, but I kind of want to know if they kept the important storylines in place. I just, do you know what I mean? I want to know how they treated, because listen, they made a movie from The Lovely Bones, and they messed up so bad that it makes me want to vomit. They didn't read the book. They read the back and they were like, oh, sounds great. And they just ran with it. So I'm sure they didn't do that with this because I think no one would survive that. I think this universe has such a big fan base that have been around for so long. I don't think they could actually butcher this, but I'm just curious if it really holds up. Can't even imagine how my brain, what do you mean, Erin? Just like yours, most of the time. Well, no, sometimes. Every once in a while. Hi Dennis, I am. Hallo, hoe gaat het met jou? Ik ga ervan uit dat je ook een Nederlander bent. Winston. Do you need... I'm going to help him in a little bit. He is trying to unfold my yoga mat. I don't really appreciate that. I can get you your own. I've seen cats with their own yoga mat. I want that kind of really pretty badly. That would be cute. Having two tiny yoga mats at the front of mine. I have to look into that. Hold on, let me make a note before I forget about it again. My brain is a sieve. I am doing pretty good actually, as of right now, at least, because it's Tuesday and on Tuesday I read. We are going into a power hour in about a minute though, so I invite you to join me. I will be reading during the hour. I'll also be muted, so you can turn on your own music or sit in silence, and I won't bother you with my horrible taste in music, which is non-existent. Um, and I will be reading, but you can do whatever you want. You can pick up a book as well. Maybe you could just read June with us, because I feel like a lot of people want to read June at the moment, which would be lovely. But you can do homework, work out, just chill and chat, whatever you want. The point is that you know, that we're keeping each other a little bit company. I think your brain is a lot faster. My English is a lot has a buffer. You don't underestimate or overestimate my ability to process things, because I glitch all the time. No, right. So we're going to a power hour. I will be making some tea, and at the same time entertain Winston a little bit. If you don't know who Winston is my terror kitten, uh, and he needs attention because he's jealous of you, actually. All right. Painkillers are less effective from the second time you use them. Yes, I agree. Ik dacht al, heel de titel is Engels, zelfs alle teksten in Engels, maar er staat Engels kan je schrijven en lezen in Dutch. Really? I think that's because of your things, because it's not in Dutch over here. Over here, it's just in English. Voltaire, yes. Is this a German flag on the wire? I don't know what you're talking about, Snoopy, but if you're talking about my fuzzy muffler, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm rambling. I need to save Winston, save my yoga mat. I'll be back ASAP. Let me know what you're up to. Good luck. Don't forget to drink water. And I'll speak to you in an hour. Don't forget that I can see you. I see you in chat. Just so be nice to each other. All right, bye-bye. last minute. First bar hour, done. Winston, done. How are we doing? Hello, everyone. We're taking a 15-minute break because an hour of focus is pretty intense, isn't it? I didn't get very far. I'm multitasking a lot of things at the moment. It's okay. Thank you so much for the follow, Loop and Dragon's Life Gaming. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follows. And the posture check, Monty. I'm doing good. Am I not? Am I not sitting up straight? I feel like I'm doing pretty good today. You did follow. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. You were reading over a book you were writing in high school that you forgot about. What is it about, Dragon? You finished your book, now you're having tea. Wait, what do you mean the second book of DUNE is only 300 pages? I was looking forward to 20 books that had this size. I love books that are a lot of pages, too many pages. Game of Thrones was lovely to read as well because, I'll have something to do for the foreseeable future. Are you going to start it? Oh no, I'm so behind. It was like watching a fun movie. It was entertaining. Wait, the second, or the book that you were reading now? What were you reading? I forget. I always check page numbers because if it's less than 300 pages, then I actually have trouble picking it up. I really would rather have something that has a bit of girth, I guess. I Jess? Hello. I didn't know I had audio on. Yeah, sorry. I do that on purpose so that I can warn you about the end of the power hour or the sprint. You can just listen to your own music, but yeah, if you lose the tab, that must be terrifying. I don't want that to happen. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Oh, Spark of the Everflame. Hold on. I want to read. I think. Hold on. I'm not entirely sure what it was called. But it should be in my recently added. Hi, Chungus. You best believe there's going to be some fingers today. Oh, sore fingers. Oh my God. Jesus. I read over that. Listen, I am reading a lot of books at the moment, and some of them are weird. I want to read the eyes are the best part. So I was just assuming that you were reading something like that. It was read the eyes are the best part. Apparently, it's interesting. Oh, yeah, I missed that other message completely. Excuse me? Well, you could come here and explain as well. You don't have to do that over there. You wanna tell? Oh no. Okay. I can't do anything about that. the best thing I can do about that is just not. I mean, I can talk to him a little bit and calm him down, but Winnie, we already went outside, and this is not the time. This is not the time. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Wait, what? The posture check rules have been rewritten? The posture check now involves doing the little teapot song and then completing 5-star jump. I've written to the ombudsman and protested. Now I need tea. Well, I need tea as well, with a lot of sugar. That would be very annoying. I feel like I would go insane. Oh, my delivery guy scared the crap out of me as well. I don't know if anyone saw, but I wasn't expecting him today. So my bell rang, and it doesn't matter. Even if I'd seen him, I would still have been scared. It's just my body, all right. I can't help it. But I really didn't expect him, so I almost peed my pants. So that's what happened in my power hour. Also, it's so interesting. It's so interesting so far, and it's just we're world building. And again, I am really glad that I read the back of the book first. It saved me a lot of time. It was worth it. It's I don't know. Want some milk? He probably would, but Evie is right. Most cats are actually allergic to milk. Well, not all of them. If you have like a farm cat, they usually grow up drinking milk constantly, and you get kind of the same thing as with humans that you become tolerant to lactose, because we're not really supposed to drink milk or consume milk either, right? And same with cats. If they grow up on a farm, then usually you can give them milk. But most cats are pretty allergic to them. I know this because my first cat, Bo, you can't see her, I think. Bo, she I didn't know anything about cats. I grew up with dogs, and she would start yelling at me, a bit like Winston does these days. Whenever she smelled something that she wanted to eat, she never yelled. Unless she actually wanted something really, really badly, like going for a walk as well. But corn drove her insane, and milk. So I just got her and was making cornflakes. And I thought, well, not a lot really, that cats love milk. That's how you grow up, with cartoons showing cats drinking milk. No! She had a horrible rash. I didn't even give her that much. Her entire back had a horrible rash. It was very sad, and that was really our first month together. So that was the day I learned that even though my cat may want something, that doesn't mean that she should have it. And look it up. Don't get no. I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't that bad, because luckily Bo did actually grow up a little bit on a farm. So she could deal with it a little bit. Otherwise, it might have been a very big problem. But she just developed a rash on her back, and she got angry every time I said no after that. But yeah, no, most cats can't drink milk. Apparently, corn as well is not something that they are allowed to eat. I think onion is there, but that's pretty reasonable if you know anything about how they develop. But corn as well. She would start yelling at me if I had corn for, I don't know, making burritos or something. And I would open up a pre-boiled jar of them. And she would come running and yelling and demanding. But no! An occasional splash of heavy cream. Oh gosh, whoa. Who could deny that? Yeah, I don't know. Most cats are lactose intolerant. That's it. That's the word. I've only ever had farm cats. Yeah, we give no F's about any allergy. Yeah, but that's because they just they never get weaned off of the milk, so they just build up tolerance. You know what I mean? But most cats don't grow up on a farm, so most cats are actually really allergic. And even if they grow up on a farm, it's still possible that they're allergic. We had one cat next to a cow farm at the stables where I used to train horses as a kid, and one of the cats was severely allergic to milk, and she got locked in the canteen one night, and she got into the milk. No. And I don't know what happened. She got locked in. The door to like the valuable stuff, the saddles and stuff, had been left open, and the cat was in there. Everyone left, and no one was any the wiser until the next morning. And we opened the door, and the cat came flying out, and everything was it was just diarrhea, all of it. She had explosive diarrhea, and she lived near cows. and she still couldn't deal. Now, she probably also had a little bit too much, which means the moral of the story is they don't know what's good for them. What? People tried to offer your dog chocolate? Call the police. Last time a friend was here, they went to give him a chocolate button. I'm like, no, what the hell? That's attempted murder. That's attempted murder. I don't know about that, Abby. Our kids were half wild and lived outside basically, so they drink a lot of stuff also. Yeah, but I would not trust either of the ones I have now to go outside. The only reason that Bo was allowed to go outside was that she grew up outside. But like Winston inside, he's a menace. He's a little freaking terrorist, and he has a lot of bravery. But the moment we go outside, no courage at all. He's such a baby, so he would not survive outside either. And I don't care about that. Hopefully, at some point, if and when I move away from here, I'll be able to build a cat thingy outside. What's it called? I know the Dutch word. One of those cages, you know, that you leave your window open and they have a space for themselves outside that is enclosed, so they can be outside without being in danger. I would love to have something like that. But yeah, and also we have someone in the neighborhood who hates cats. So yeah, no. A catio, yes, it's so simple. Why did I think of it? Yes, a catio. Thank you, Abby. I would love to make something like that. But yeah, no, I'm not letting him out. I'm too scared of other people as well. I live in a very densely populated country. Even in a small village, there's still a lot of people, and there's quite a lot of them who don't like pets and who will take it out on pets if they're angry, which has happened to a neighbor. For some reason, I don't know why, but their cat got thrown at their window in the middle of the night a little while back. So even if I had let my cats out, that would have put an instant stop to it. That's why. She had no idea either, but yeah, I know a little bit about people who don't like the pets of other people, and I would rather not risk it. Hello, Van Flick? You didn't get the reference to cats? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you get it now? Wait, I think I missed something. Dogs shouldn't even get no dog chocolate either. I don't give my cats cat milk either. Hi, Melis. Here's one of all my cats, Melchior. I hope I pronounced it right. Would not eat fish at all, and only touched meat if it was either cooked or raw and pre-cooked. That sounds like Toulouse. Toulouse doesn't want fish either. It's chicken is her favorite, their absolute favorite. Winston will eat anything, but no fish. And Bo was absolutely wild for fish. I would, and it was a lot easier to give her snacks, just in general. Winston will be happy with anything, really. Like, he will even try to eat my human food, my heavily spiced human food. He's still, it's so cute. If I have a spicy dinner, I let him smell it a little bit more than my other food when I'm sure that he's not actually gonna do it. But he'll get really close and his eyes will get really tiny, and then he'll just sit back and look at me very angrily that he's not able to smell it because the spices are too hot in his face, and then he gets angry at me. Son, go away. Marmite. I don't know what that is. I've heard of this. I thought that was Australian. Isn't it Australian? Their mother was called Lilith. I love that. Whose brother was Merlin. Huge muscular cat. And their mother was Saba. Queen of Saba. Ah. I love those names. I've never had Marmite. I'm pretty sure I've never had it. I do think I know what it is. have a theme with naming my cats. The best thing is that until I named Melchior, I did not even realize I was going for a Bible theme. Merlin is the only cat I've had that wasn't a Bible reference. Then again, my dad named Merlin, and he had a previous cat named Gandalf, so yeah, as well. I love both of the themes, Chungus. That's great. I wonder what my theme is. All right, we're doing another power hour. Oh gosh, don't. That was a bit aggressive of me. I'm a bit too enthusiastic. Time for more coffee. Okay. Hopefully I'll get a little bit more of the reading done this time around. I'm gonna shut up, mute myself, and oh, it's different. I don't know what it is then. Evie, Marmite, am I? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I need more tea as well. Keep each other company and chat if you're not feeling up to doing anything, or you don't have to do anything, or you just don't want to. I'll keep an eye on chat. Gonna try to read some more, and I'll see you in an hour. Good luck. Last moments. Done. Ow. Done, done, and done. All right. Yes, I am reading Dune, and I'm actually really enjoying myself. A bit worried about the tabs. Um, they're not all going to stay, but this is going to be hell, isn't it? Hello, everyone. We made it. Abby, good job on the drawers. Doesn't it feel good once you're done? Hi, Smile. How are you doing today? Nidok just came by to say hello, same as Skellen. If you're still listening, hello, hi, thank you for dropping by. I want to welcome Maeve, I think it's Maeve, or Maevalier. What do you want me to do with your name? Please let me know. And Little Peach Moon, hello, welcome, thank you for the follows. How are you doing? I started reading Dune yesterday, but I was continuing. And I have made it to page 112. So, yeah, interesting. I am really curious. I'm not going to look up things that I'm thinking and things that are brewing in my brain. I've already spoiled myself enough. I don't need to do it anymore. But because this part, I kind of want to keep to myself. But I do know what's happening, which is interesting because I feel like there's a lot of Easter eggs in the beginning alone. But that could be me. No spoilers, people. Not everyone might have seen the movie or read the books. No spoilers. I'm just saying I'm very interested and I have questions. And another anime movie night on Friday. Oh, that sounds amazing, Dominique. What movies? Or movie? I was wondering if you're going to TwitchCon in the Netherlands this year. No, I will not. That's not my thing. It's not my vibe. So sorry. Are you? Is anyone going to TwitchCon? Brain brew is occurring. Oh, good. I will not be having any more today. I think I'm going to take a nap because I don't know if you can actually see it, but it's a bit busy today on the road. I think it's because there's a vacation and the sun is at a very, very unfortunate position. So I'm being with the reflection is torturing me. I'm not enjoying myself. I'm getting a little bit upset about it. I don't want to get a headache. I really don't. I have a lot to do. I made a pancake video. I did more work stuff and I'm ready for a nap. Yeah, me too. I really want to take a nap. Stupid sun. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. I want pancakes too. I found a recipe for churros pancakes and I really want to try that out and I might do it later because I've been getting a lot of messages from the universe that I should make pancakes and that specifically I've been wanting to make for I think I found the recipe 2 weeks ago and because I can't actually make churros and we used to have them at the store ready made and you could just put them in your air fryer or something or in the oven even, but they're gone. I'm getting hungry. I'll have to eat first. And they're no longer for sale. And I asked about them and they were like, churros, what do you mean? Yes, those the ones that I bought here, and they didn't even know what I was talking about. So I know, but I can't make it myself. I don't have all the tools. So I thought, wait, churros pancakes. Why not? It's basically the same thing. So yeah, I maybe I'll do that. No cherry con. No. If we do, there will be bouncy castles because that is a thing that I still want to do. Thank you, Dennis. Yes, it is. I stopped dyeing my hair because it was very stressful. So it's all natural. I wish it would just go white. Truly, I wish it was all white. I long for the days. Yep. I'm sorry. I was just zoning out into my dream of becoming or being grandma. Not becoming, being. Two different things. Spanish churros, I think so. We just call them churros. It's the day of pancakes and I didn't realize. Churros pancakes. I mean, I haven't tried to make them, but it sounded like it would work. I'll let you know when I try them. Maybe tonight. Can't promise though, because I already have dinner. I already have dinner, and I know if it's gonna be good. The first time I had French toast, I went berserk. I wouldn't eat anything else for weeks on end. Do you know how unhealthy that is? So if this is gonna work out, if I am actually able to make churros pancakes, that's gonna be trouble. It's gonna be so much trouble. Medicine at altitude is always medicine UK in the Netherlands, migraine including. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to close the curtains and just sit in the dark for a little bit. I try to do that after stream anyway because I don't like daylight like during the afternoon. I don't like it. It's too bright. So, but now I'm angry about the sun. If it wasn't, I'm pretty sure that it's like a vacation time for schools at the moment. So there's more traffic on the road because parents take time off as well. I guess I don't know. I don't have kids, so it's a lot busier than usually. I don't like it. My age. What do you think? My hair is turning gray at 23. Don't worry about it. I love gray hair. Gray hair is beautiful. It gives a very interesting um, highlight to every hair color, and you shouldn't be ashamed. That's all I'm saying. No, Garfield, I'm so sorry. I will not be doing a live cooking stream. I did that once. It went wrong. I don't want to do it again. Thank you, JSRG. How are you doing? Wait, are there ads? Were there ads? I didn't notice. I'm so sorry. We adore gray hair here. Yes. I highly motivate you. Just allow yourself to be gray. It's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. And there is no age at which people start turning gray. Uh, for lots of reasons, but it's okay. Okay, I can't think anymore. That stupid sun. Also, I have to admit, my brain is going mad because I know, because I read the back. Oh, that's a broken car. I need to go. So I thought I was saving time, but at the same time now I realize no, because I'm reading certain passages 3 or 4 times because I'm like, wait. What did I read about the history of this and this? So I need to process this. I'm enjoying it so far, really. I have a few worries still. I'm not sure. It completely depends how this author treats certain subjects that I'm feeling. But I'll let you know. I received a gap message from the universe regarding Winston. The telepathic message was delivered in short form meows, and it said that Winston has been watching the old Dirty Harry movies and he wants to be a 1970s cop. You know what? He would absolutely do that. Yeah, I see him do that. Where is he? I don't know where he is. That's terrifying. This is here. I don't know where he is. I'm going to look for him in a little bit. Daft, how are you doing? Hello. I don't know what time it is for you, but good to see you. And hello, Bleeding. How are you doing? Let me scroll up because the chat is skipping again. I should refresh, but how chaotic a baking stream or something would be? Well, no, it's just I get nervous when people look at what I'm doing, so I just mess up, and that's not fun because I love baking. I don't want it to be a traumatizing experience. Nah, I made spaghetti. I had a very good recipe. I made spaghetti, and I realized that when I had to dump the water when the pasta was boiled, I looked at the camera and I looked at at my pan of boiling water, and I thought, I'm not going to do this with the camera rolling. And that was a good thing as well, because even though I put the waiting screen on, I still had like overlays and stuff back then. I still messed up. Horrible. It was very traumatic. I didn't like it. So no. I don't want to have the same experience with baking. Oh, that would be so sad. I would cry. You don't want to see me cry, right? Right? It's almost 8 for Dominique. It's almost 2 over here. It's time for me to go eat lunch. and well, second lunch, um, and get away from these horrible, horrible cars that are driving by. Hello, Crumble. Excuse you, Shmoney. Hi there. How are you doing? Long time no see. It's like 7:30 for you, Daft. Oh no. Oh no. That's a good start. That's a very good start. Hope you've been doing good. Think about lunch after this. Yeah, I have leftovers from yesterday, and that's the easiest thing for me to eat. So I'm just gonna heat that up a little bit. Find Winston and carry a little baby to bed with me, and we'll have a little lie down. But progress was made. I am past the first 100 pages of DUNE. I'm enjoying it so far, and that's all I'm gonna say about it for now. There was, Evie, do you remember the floppy mustache? What the hell, man? There's some interesting sentences in this book as well. It's well written. And I had one thought that I wanted to check. Because I feel like someone took inspiration. Well, maybe several from this. Yeah, I'm not the only one who sees similarities. No. God dang it. I hate when I look something up, when I know when something was released. Google always gives me the movie if there's one. No, I'm talking about the book. Stupid Google. What do you think? After 3 hours, I finally get to hear your voice, Cherry. Well, Josa, I'm glad you stuck it out. I really don't talk a lot on Tuesday, especially, because I want to read. I want to read all the books. Way later. All right. I feel like the author of Rule of Time, Robert Jordan, probably love these books. I see some interesting coincidences in the storylines, which is okay. But yeah, I should probably finish Rule of Time really soon. But not now. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to let go. I'm not ready because I'm pretty sure that my favorites are gonna die. They always do. So I guess I'll just dig into DUNE first. 20 books or 6. Either way. I have the first Wheel of Time still to get to, but it's a big undertaking. Oh, that was such a comfort to me. I mean, to know that when this one is done, so many pages as well, I'll have 14 more books to read. And now the story is almost done, and I'm really sad, and I can't deal. It took me years to watch the final season, final two seasons even of Supernatural, because I couldn't deal. I didn't want to say goodbye, so I just pretended that it didn't happen, and like as long as I don't watch it, it didn't happen, right? So I'm feeling like that with Wheel of Time right now. I like Wheel of Time a lot. I feel like the books and the show kind of complement each other as well. So I don't know. Oh no, I'm gonna go. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna rage in 3 minutes. So let's go. Thank you so much for being here today, for keeping me company, for keeping each other company, and yeah, I made some progress. I'm glad. If I don't get to read anymore today because I do get a headache because of the stupid cars, I'll be satisfied, and I hope you are too. Whatever it was that you were doing, I'm pretty sure you did great. I am going to be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Look at the schedule to see what that means for you. I don't know where you are. I don't know what your life is. And I hope to see you there. I love you. Don't forget to drink water. I just filled up my bottle. Hope you noticed. Oh yeah. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.